Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading. Yes, I'm doing back-to-back singles. The energy's shifting, so I thought it would be a good idea to do another singles. I will do married, single, anything in between on Thursday. All right, Scorpio, let's see what energies coming in for you. A little moonology here. Scorpio, there we go. Believe in the impossible. Time to let go of negativity. Some Scorpio energy there. So there's change coming. Yeah, take time to breathe. Take time to breathe out. Scorpio, what is it you need to know? And we have time for a little healing. So it's about letting go of negativity. Yeah, so a little healing energy, a little R&R here, I feel. And then time to take action. Yeah, so a little break before you take action. Yeah, you got a new cycle beginning here. A new romantic cycle. So it's saying to take a little time out here. Take take a deep breath. Time to breathe out. Yeah, wow. Yeah, there is, but I don't feel like this is, I don't feel like the message is telling you to like, just a little bit of a break here, a little bit of a time here. Clear your head here before you take action. Wow. Scorpio, let's see what comes up with believe in the impossible. Yeah, we got two cards coming out. Yeah, believe in the impossible. You got a new cycle. So I see an offer, an opportunity. Yeah, I can see a person here assessing a situation, some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is about someone coming in and building the foundation. So I do feel somebody here has been kind of moving slow, taking their time. But it's a person assessing. And it could be also telling you, just kind of take your time here, but there is a new cycle. Somebody's going to come and offer up this pentacle. Yeah, little time out. See, taking time out. It's about giving and receiving. Someone's going to reach out. It's whether or not you reciprocate or not. This could be someone a little bit of a test here to see if you're interested. Yeah. I do feel like with the healing here, this healing and releasing all this negativity, see, believing in the impossible. Some of you, I feel, are just kind of thinking negative here. So I feel like it's just telling you to let that go. Yeah, get out of your head. I do feel like this is something that's, someone's dragging their feet, moving slow. Earth energy. I don't think you're going to see this coming possibly, though. Or you're just indecisive at whether you want to reciprocate with someone. Some of you could be, you just need a little bit of time here. Let's have a look at time to take action. Yeah, it's about knowing when to take action here. I think you got someone here who's going to reach out. Yeah, look at that. So it's about connecting. It's about getting out of your head. Take off the blindfold and see. Let go of negativity. I do think you got a person going to reach out, whether or not you reciprocate or you don't see it coming. If you've been taking a little bit of a break here. But look at that Two of Cups. This is, ooh, you got a person here wanting, you got romance coming in. I can't even believe how beautiful that just came out. A new romantic cycle. So it is an energy of a person who, I feel, it's a person who's been moving kind of slow here. And if you have someone who's moving really slow, you may have another person coming. But I feel like it's just someone assessing the situation. The Knight of Cups is a person who generally, you know, it's communication, but it's whether or not you're going to reciprocate. It's about getting together, making a connection. See, it's about whether or not you want to take action, whether you want to take this opportunity is what I feel. Let's have a look at the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, confirmation, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, some of you might have a couple opportunities coming in. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Yeah, it could even be yourself for that matter. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Who is this person? Who's the Knight of Pentacles? Ooh, somebody maybe from a distance. Could be someone from a distance, but it's an energy of someone applying lessons learned. You can see it's a person assessing, applying lessons learned. So this could be getting acquainted. Someone may reach out. They may want to get acquainted. Interesting. Someone wanting to learn, that's for sure. I mean, they're building the foundation. Let's have a look at the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it's about connecting. Some of you may have a couple of opportunities here. One person could be from a distance, but I do think it's probably just an energy of somebody wanting to get acquainted. They want to connect. They want to get together. Let's have a look at the Two of Swords. Two of Swords energy. We have the Chariot. So this is telling me we have a person swooping in here. I think you've got two. I think you're going to have to make a decision between two at some point. You may not see it coming because this is a person here. I do see some Cancer energy. Somebody's swooping in, taking control of the situation. It's a person who feels confident. They're in control of their emotions. You might put on the brakes yourself here at some point and take a look here. Yeah, I'm taking another look at someone here, I feel. And it could be this person in that energy. Let's have a look at this Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. Why is this here? Yeah, this is about somebody coming in to take action. This is often someone who swoops in. They kind of come in out of the blue, right? They just come in and take control of the situation. Two of Cups. Let's have a look. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Some of you, this is your energy, Scorpio. You've got some Mars energy. See, taking action. Yeah, you know what you want here. You're definitely not going to... If you got someone who's moving too slow, or they're from a distance, or they're breadcrumbing, you may be making a decision. You could be the one putting on the brakes and having a look at this situation. But this person right here, who is this Knight of Cups? Ooh, somebody who wants to get to know you. I do see a possible friends first situation. I actually feel like you got a person who's sincere here. I mean, it could be this person where you get acquainted, or maybe you're already acquainted with this person and they may be taking another look here. Yeah, strong Cancer energy. A little Earth too. Yeah, I do see there's opportunities. Some of you got a couple opportunities coming in. Yeah, but why is it that you're taking a little time out? I mean, you could have someone here who, I mean, it looks like it could be someone who hasn't followed through yet, but see, taking a time out, and it could be another person doing that. Let's have a look. Someone's maybe taking a time out from dating. If it's not yourself, it's another person. Let's have a look at the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so some sort of change. You got a whole new romantic cycle, a whole new chapter here. I'm telling you. This could be someone you're already acquainted with coming back around. You might take another look. You might not see it coming, but you could also be the one who becomes indecisive. Take off the blindfold and see. There's opportunity. See, I see opportunity. Someone's about to take an opportunity that's presented here. There's definitely change coming. Yeah, see, this is going to create change. Tell me about the World. Yeah, see, it's whether someone's your type or not. That's what I feel like you're looking at, whether they're your type. But this is a calm energy. This is very calm. And you can see right underneath here, it's saying take time out. Take a step back and take a look. If something feels off, okay, or whether someone's right for you or they're your type. Interesting. And it could be a person who's assessing this as well. It's all about not rushing into anything. It's about moving slow, assessing the situation. Tell me about, I think you're already acquainted with one of these people. Let's have a look at the Six of Swords. Yeah, you got someone here who's curious. It's a person learning something. They want to know something. They're curious. They want to shine that little light on the situation. Could be an acquaintance, but like I say, it could also be just somebody from a distance. It could, and it is possible if you have someone who's been dragging their feet or moving too slow and not reaching out. This could be yourself, like I say, distancing yourself. Tell me about that Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Let's just take a look at that. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles wants to come out. So this is a very grounded, practical, sensible energy. I think this could be yourself just assessing a situation, just taking your time here. You may be curious. It could be yourself curious about someone. But I do feel some of you do not see a future with someone here. You're not seeing a future. See, it's about making sensible, practical decisions, assessing, taking your time here. See, a little time out from dating. I feel like it very well could be yourself, but I do see this getting acquainted energy. Tell me about the Chariot. Yeah, someone here who's single. See, it's about a person who's single, someone who's independent. They take care of themselves. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, saying to trust your intuition. See, kind of going within, a little Pisces energy. Just going within. Into me I see. I think we have someone here. I do see this energy of privacy. Somebody wants to connect. I see the privacy, wanting to have a private conversation, connecting. They see opportunity. Someone is seeing opportunity. Yeah, it's a person who knows a good thing when they see it. I think you got a person who's taken a look here, someone you're already acquainted with. Yeah, I see some Sag energy as well. I see this energy of this little Gemini energy. If you have a person who hasn't been reaching out, I do see you distancing yourself, no longer seeing a future with someone. I feel it's an energy of moving on, where you're moving on. See, where something doesn't feel right. Yeah, I think it's about you distancing yourself. But the Two of Cups is showing this connection. See, and you could actually reconnect with someone maybe that you've dated before. But I feel this energy of control. I feel some of you have taken your power back from someone here. I'm getting that vibe. See, where you need a little time out to get out of your head, to think, to see things clearly. Yeah, see the energy of single here, being single. You know, taking that opportunity for a little bit of a time out. Yeah, knowing your worth and value as well. So this has to do with somebody here who... Definitely it's telling you don't know your worth and your value. I think you got a person here going to reach out. Now, whether or not the feelings are mutual, you're interested. I feel like some of you are losing interest in someone here because they're moving too slow. I think I see you just moving on. It's time for change. Something doesn't feel right. But I do think that you have a person who's going to reach out, a little test to see if you're interested. That's what you're not going to see coming. But the Star is the energy of feeling like there's hope here. See, there's opportunity. I think and if you are the one taking the lead and reaching out to someone, it's like over to you, handing over the reins, letting someone else take control. That's what you're going to do. But there's a reason to celebrate here. Somebody wants to build a foundation. This has to do with the person making a commitment to go on a date here. Yeah, you got a whole new romantic cycle, but it's about yourself making choices here. If you have a person who's been indecisive, or someone who just won't make up their mind, that's why I feel like you're putting on the brakes and taking back your power. This is a different person here. Yeah, let's have a look at the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's justice and harmony. See, it's whether someone's right for you or not, but it's about a person coming in right. I think you're starting to take off the blindfold to see that someone here just isn't right for you, because you're moving towards someone who is. Somebody where I feel they're more your type. See that harmony and balance between two people? I see some Libra energy. Yeah, there's interest. You've got someone here who's interested. You got a person who's curious. There you are, being open to receive. Oh my gosh. Look at that. You've got a beautiful new cycle. The Empress is here too, which is telling me know your worth and value. Don't settle for breadcrumbs. Know when to put on the brakes. But this is lovely because you're about to receive. See, letting other people know you're open and available. Now you've got someone here who knows you're interested. Like I say, the feelings possibly being mutual. I do think you have a person here who you're already acquainted with, wants to get reacquainted. And then this other person. Now there you are, receiving. See, giving and receiving, being open to receive. letting people know you're available. So don't come across as, I do see a very independent energy here. So it's an energy of letting somebody know you're available, because once people know you're available and you put yourself out there, see, you're receiving. And I do think you got a person who's going to reach out. They want to schedule something here. So you make a commitment to go out on a date. I feel like you're open to receive. And I do see this energy of making a choice. Some of you have some choices to make in your love life here. And I do think you are putting on the brakes from someone who isn't committing, and you no longer see a future. You're being practical and sensible. You're staying grounded. See, grounding yourself, getting out of your head. Yeah. Very nice energy here, I feel. Yeah, I do see a very strong Taurus. Some of you may have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart too, but it's just energy. Yeah. See, it's where you're just making practical, sensible decisions. Yeah, I feel like you've moved on, but at the same time, you've got somebody here coming in who wants to get acquainted, a curious person. They want to know everything. See, this is when you know that someone comes in right when they want to know everything about you, your life, your history. They want to know everything. That's a person who comes in and sincere. See, I feel like you've got a person, you've been dealing with somebody who isn't sincere. Yeah, you got new coming in, a whole new romantic cycle here. Look at that beautiful energy. New romantic cycle. See, harmony and justice came out to confirm. See, it's where you see, take off the blindfold to see someone just isn't right for you. But there's a person who is, and I actually feel like you have multiple opportunities. But one of these people is just right. I see high vibe. See, it's yourself. Know your worth and value. Hand over the reins. Let the other person take control. Then you know that they feel confident about what it is they want. See, asking you out on a date. You're about to receive. Very nice. But I can see you're not going to settle for breadcrumbs from someone else here. Yeah, look at that. Lifestyle habits, the way you conduct yourself, having faith in yourself to make the right choices as well. But this is attracting what you desire. Yeah, look, see, there's a person who's interested. They're curious. They want to know everything. They want to make sure you're single. Yeah, but it's all about someone who comes in right. See, there's harmony here between two people. Yeah, I love this energy. This is a person here who's moving forward here. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so it's an energy of someone manifesting here. See, you're manifesting what you desire with high vibrational positive energy, attracting what you desire, someone who's sincere. But I do think this is an energy of you're going to see something here. You're going to see something that you've not seen to do with a person that you're leaving behind that you don't see a future with. You are marriage material. You deserve better. It's telling you you deserve better. So yeah, making sure someone is sincere. I feel like you've got someone here who I feel like you were dating and they were breadcrumbing. It's something that wasn't going anywhere. But you're going to see, what you're going to see is when somebody comes in and they're sincere. See, taking it slow, know your worth and value, respect, self-respect, all that stuff. But it's yourself having faith in yourself to make the right choices. Yeah. You got new, high vibrational positive. See, you got somebody new. So it does look like some of you were dating someone and you've moved on because they're not going to change. And if this person does decide to come back around, the exact same thing's going to happen. And whatever they did before, they'll do again. So it's telling you, this is about learning some lessons here. Yeah, but I feel just stay open, keeping those options open, and I do see options coming in. And you have a person wanting to get to know you. They want to get acquainted. I do think they're checking you out. Yeah, see, but this is also your when this person comes in, when they're sincere, this is where you're going to change your own perspective of this situation. Yeah, somebody who never wants to commit. So some of you have dealt with that. But this is now where you see the bigger picture. Yeah, so I do see you're definitely going to be seeing it. And I do feel you have a person here who I feel, I mean, this looks like a large gathering, you get together. I see offers, invitations. Somebody is coming in and they're going to, I feel it schedules routine. See, there's necessary changes, but I feel like you got a person who's going to reach out and make an opportunity. Yeah, see, there's a lot of spark desire, manifesting what you desire, that physical attraction. But I feel like you've got a person who only focused on you for that physical attraction. So be careful of someone who comes back around after a period of time when things calm down and they come back and do the exact same thing. Somebody who's very indecisive. Yeah, see, this is where you have to take back your power. It's saying to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. It's like you just know. Yeah, someone here just isn't the right person. You've got another person. I feel just letting people know you're open. Yeah, there's a painful period in your life. I feel that's ending. It's yourself here, rising like the phoenix from the ashes. This is yourself. By letting people know you're available, getting out there, being more social, whatever it is that you need to do, but knowing your worth. See, there's hope. You have this hope. Yeah. I feel like you're going to connect with someone here. I do feel like you're going to connect. And I feel for some of you, it's not, it could be someone that you've had a date with in the past, because I see two energies of that. But it is about getting acquainted, and there is a new, and some of you, there's a curious stranger. But I love the energy of this reason to celebrate. See, getting together, maybe at someone's home at some point. But it's somebody with a strong financial foundation, which I feel is yourself. See, you're looking out for yourself. You're independent. Yeah. I definitely see thank you, but no thank you. If you have a person who comes back around, this is where you have to stay in control. See, where the Empress stays in control of their emotions. It's about thanks, but no thanks to someone here who breadcrumbs. Yeah, but it's saying don't miss this opportunity for this other person, there's a new energy coming in. Yeah, there's that little aha moment where you have that realization, you see, with someone who just isn't right for you. And then you have this victory. I feel like you got a person here who's looking for options, opportunities, things to do. They're trying to come up with ideas for a date here. Yeah, nice. Yeah, look at this is the whole new romantic cycle. See, things are starting to go in your favor, but you have to stay focused on what it is that you want and desire. And there's that Wheel of Fortune. See, the end of the cycle. You've had a tough time here, but it's finished. Now things are starting to shift. Now you've got this beautiful Ace of Wands. There's definitely an attraction, two people very attracted to each other. Yeah, see? There you are, breaking free. This is a breakthrough. You're free. See, but the thing is when the right person comes in, you feel even freer because you're going to connect. You're going to see eye to eye. It's two people who just get each other. I feel like this other person that's coming in, the new person, is definitely someone who takes pride in themselves, the things they do. This is someone who sees what I like about this person's their perspective is this is a person who takes pride not only in their house, their home, their appearance, all the things that they do, but I feel this person sees what the feminine energy provides. See, company, companionship. So somebody who's coming in is definitely looking for marriage material. So you have to know your worth and value. That self-respect here. Yeah, I do think this person who comes in is respectful and sincere because they kind of take their time. They're not rushing you into anything. But this is that breakthrough. See, I feel like you've taken your power back. You're free to explore, to date, until you connect with that right person. I do see you having a victory at some point in the future here. Yeah, you've got... I think you got a couple people. I see a Sagittarius, another Aries, Leo, another Scorpio. Yeah, you've got options coming in, but I also see a Taurus energy and a Cancer energy as well. So you got opportunities coming in. See, it's all about the feminine, playing the field. dating, courting, playing the field till you find the right person, somebody who knows what they want. See, King and Queen of Wands, a person who's confident and bold. They come in, they take the lead. So whoever this is someone who's confident and bold. I do see a Leo energy here. I also see some Sagittarius energy. And the Taurus. What else do we have here? Yeah, somebody with Pisces energy. Yeah, there's definitely some Leo and Taurus. You got some of you, and I do see some Libra energy, and there's a Gemini energy, which I feel is this indecision, this, yeah, where that's the energy I feel like you're leaving behind. Someone who can't make up their mind, you're making up for them. And I do see you breaking free. I definitely feel like a goal, something that you've been wanting to achieve, you're going to achieve. I see happy home, happy life. I see a positive future. But I do feel you're going to have maybe a few ups and downs here until you connect with the right person. But there's definitely people coming in to ask you out on a date. Tell me about the Empress energy. Yeah, see, this is someone who longs for love. I see a little gift. Yeah, I see traditions, holidays. I mean, I see a traditional energy, traditional values. Someone who's going to be on the same page with you. But look at, I do see possibly receiving a little gift. Somebody's going to give you something here. Or it's just the energy of longing for love. Some of you are going to be reminiscing about what you've left behind. But it is telling you to take off the blindfold to see. Okay? To see. Making wise choices, being sensible. See, that's why the Queen of Pentacles comes out. Yeah, see, you're definitely, as soon as I said Queen of Pentacles, see, this is an energy of lack, feeling lonely, feeling left out in the cold. So you're looking at what's lacking, but there's no lack in the future. There's happiness here, joy, happy home, happy life. Some of you maybe want children. For some of you, that could be what it is you want here. But I do think you're going to be doing a little reminiscing. And you're going to, whoever this other person is, they come in and they're very sincere. Yeah. Tell me more here. Tell me more. Yeah, this is that epiphany. Oh, yeah. See, this is yourself making a choice. Some of you got a couple of people here coming in, but this is about your own strength and confidence. This is also an energy of releasing the past, forgiving the past, letting it go. You don't want to bring any baggage into the future, but this is crossing paths with someone just at the right time here. You do have a curious stranger here. I do feel there is someone curious that wants to know everything about you. They want to know everything. So it's saying to stay strong and be brave. If you have a person who tries to come back around, thank you, but no thank you. And I do think you really are losing interest in someone. And I do think you have new interest, though. So you have luck. You've got some good luck coming in. Use this energy wisely here, because I feel like you have opportunity, and it's up to you to make that decision. But there's your good luck and timing. See, this is beautiful. You're going to connect. See, soulmates, friends first. Making a lovely connection with someone here. Could be any. There's at least 3 energies there. Could be just different people for some of you, but I feel this King and Queen of Wands energy, what you need is someone who's bold and confident and knows what they want. It's a person who comes in right. They know what they want before they go out and start dating, you see. That's what I feel the issue is here. Yeah, those of you who want children and family, I do see that as a possibility. If you feel, time's running out, maybe your biological clock for some of you. Yeah, see, it's all about your own inner strength and your own confidence, and be bold, your inner strength. Yeah, making the right choices. So take care, and we'll see you soon.